We are at the Courtyard Marriott, Cambridge, Boston, somewhat confusing name to place. I made the error of not requesting a specific hotel when I booked this trip, so they put me at this place, which is not by any measure a particularly bad place. It's just not convenient to anything. It's not near MIT, it's not near Harvard, it's just inconvenient. It is next to 2 gas stations, and there's a restaurant and house that I don't think does room service. The front desk was very crowded and the elevators are very slow. The walk up to the building does not have a good sidewalk. There was at least one taxi cab each time I came and went today. The hallway outside my room here on the 5th floor, as you can see, is very near the pool. When I walked up to my room today, the hall smelled like chlorine, which didn't really make sense because apparently they are, quote, reinventing their pool right now, by grace of which I presume my room and the hall smell far less bad than they otherwise would have. At any rate, that's the floor plan. It's a fairly tall building. It's just kind of a thin tower along the Charles River here on Memorial Drive. All of their materials seem to be, they include these cheeky little sayings. I just hit snooze. Their room keys try to goad you into eating at their restaurant. I think one said, "Turning in so soon? The bistro beckons." Anyhow, this is of course the back of the door. It's a key card entry. Seems to work okay. The carpet in the hall was nicer than the carpet in the room, although it's not terrible. It just shows a little bit of dust, as you can see there in the far distance. So this is the room, and I'm going to do a full room tour here, since I finally cleared my camera and I have some time to do a full room tour. As soon as you come in, there's not a lot of entry space here. You're really kind of boxed in by the closet here on the right, and the bathroom is right here on your left. As you come in, you could have some door wars here, I suppose. Interesting, I can't tell, is that wallpaper, I guess? This sort of brick type styling. The closet is, I would say, not large and pretty unremarkable. It does come with quite a few hangers. I guess there's a little bit of extra bedding up there. You get an ironing board over here. I don't see any luggage rack or any of that kind of stuff. No safe. So pretty Spartan on the closet. Immediately just to the closet, very efficiently packed in here, is your little minibar area. It does not include a sink, but does include a refrigerator down below. At least there is nothing in it, and it looks fairly clean. It doesn't feel particularly cold. Actually, when you feel it, it feels a little bit grimy, like it hasn't totally been washed. We got a coffee stain there, another coffee stain up here. What do they give you for a coffee maker? Kind of an older coffee maker. It's pretty standard Rotel. They give you, wow, 1 regular and 1 decaf. They're really shorting on the coffee. They give you, I guess if you had 2 people in the room, 1 person gets regular and 1 person gets decaf. Really not particularly impressive there. These cups feel very dirty. These cups feel quite dirty. Not so good. The ice bucket has a couple of someone else's used beer cans in there. This lid does not look clean at all. So pretty obvious that they've done a pretty shoddy job here with the minibar area. Feels like there's some some kind of food stain there. Really not too good. Maybe I'll be calling them later. I was pleased when I walked in. The light doesn't turn on much. It just turns on, I guess, this guy and this guy. But then when you go around manually, the switches are all in intuitive places, and all of the lights, even if they took a second or two, all did come on, which is, at this grade of hotel, seems somewhat rare. Right past the minibar is a just about full height mirror. I like the placement of the mirror because this is, of course, one of the things I always look for in a hotel. You have plenty of space to stand back from it, so you can actually see yourself and get the benefits of a full height mirror. The mirror looks mostly clean. I guess this is what constitutes a luggage rack here, kind of built into the furniture. Very modernist furniture, very modernist rug. They mostly match. Everything in here is kind of designed efficiently, I guess, to go along with the Courtyard Marriott branding, whatever it is today. Flat screen TV, a little bit of an odd angle from the bed. I am sitting on the bed here. If I look straight ahead, this is what I see. If I look to the left, that's what I see. So a little bit of an odd angle, not a huge TV for how far away you end up on the bed. But could be worse. I have not tried it, so I don't actually know if it works. Looks like there at least is a remote. I wonder if that works, and I wonder if they give you a list of channels. That seems to be increasingly rare here at hotels. You get a few drawers here as part of this kind of desk dresser thing. Again, with these very creative handles there. You get a nice table spread here. I actually kind of like this. It's a pretty extensive desk and a table set up here. You have a couple outlets there and a couple outlets here, which is convenient. Not the same stylistically, but 4 outlets, and I tried these before. They seem to work. I don't know about those. You got a lot of little pamphlets here. Haven't looked at these. My housekeeper Emma seemed to do a very poor job with the minibar. Let's see what's going on at the bistro. Bistro. Yeah, I guess they don't do room service, but breakfast, actually, not horribly unreasonable prices. I mean, I guess $6.25 is a little high for oatmeal, but you can get cereal for $2.50. Egg, bacon, sharp cheddar, and a biscuit for $6.50. It's not cheap, but not too bad. Breakfast actually runs until 10, which is... I always wonder why they cut off breakfast so early at hotels. Like, if you ever wanted to sleep in, most hotels cut off breakfast, by 9 or 10. A little expensive on the bagels and whatnot, and the coffee. They're really pushing that they have Starbucks and Pepsi products and energy drinks. I guess this is between 2 universities. That would make sense. You have to have protein shakes, fruit and green smoothies. Kind of a not particularly impressive dinner menu here. They have like 3 hot entrees, all of which seem quite expensive. Here, 1 pasta, a chicken, and a salmon. You have fast and fresh sandwiches, chicken ciabatta, turkey BLT, all about $15 at least. Not too great. And $15 for Caesar salad. This is all before tax too. Yeah, pretty much everything on here for the main food is pretty expensive. You got a few appetizers that look okay. Geez, if you want a slice of Boston cream pie or New York cheesecake, you're paying $10.95 a pop for a slice of those. Wow. All right. The Courtyard shop brochure. I don't even know what they sell. I guess looks like linens and whatnot. And then this very cheap episode of or issue of Premiere. I guess that's a Marriott publication rather than a Boston publication. Great. So I can find out what goes on at other Marriotts around the world, which I guess that'll get a little bit thicker here if they end up buying Starwood today. A little bit of Wi-Fi information. Oh, I guess you get Bistro to go. You can get that in your room. But I guess you have to pick it up. Okay, the market 24/7, that's good. Here's the TV channel listing. Not an extensive list, but at least they give you a list. I wish they would make it clearer where it was located. Yeah, fitness machines, ice, info. Yeah, a shuttle service, which is I guess would be convenient, since presumably most of the people who are staying here are going to either Harvard or MIT, since this is about halfway in between the two. But the shuttle is $5 a day per room, which seems silly. Anyway, that's the list of the set of documents they give you here. The desk chair is actually quite comfortable. I kind of wish I had one of those for myself. Feeling for dust. Lamp's pretty clean. Let's check out up here. Top of the TV. That's clean. Oh, there's some dust on top of the whatever this is, TV board thing. More of this kind of brick wallpaper, not put in all that well, but it's all right. You get a full set of wall windows here. Of course, there's night. I tend to do these at night. And you kind of look out over the parking area here. You look at some houses of Cambridge. The view is not particularly remarkable. I presume one side or the other of this building probably looks at the river. That may be that direction. It's an okay view, but they give you the full length windows. I see the air conditioner over there. So you do have an in-room thermostat. Haven't really tried if it works a lot. It was a little bit warm in here when I came back tonight. Makes a bit of noise too. Interesting chair here, and this little table that goes with it. Nice flexible table, I suppose, so you can use your laptop or eat or whatever you want to do with that chair. Nightstand. Again, all the lamps seem to work. I don't think they give you any kind of Bible. They do. What do they give you? They give you the Bible courtesy of the Gideons and the Book of Mormon. I presume that's a New American Bible. Bed, I went with the one king bed. They said that if I went with 2 queen beds, that would be more expensive. I'm not sure why. Given the option, I took the one king, since I'm here by myself. Over the bed, this is kind of interesting, this art here. I think that's actually the only piece of art in the entire room, is this map of I guess Boston's in there, over down there, and then Cambridge is up here. I guess it would be interesting if they indicated where we were here, which I think is somewhere around there, and Harvard's up there. It'd be nice if they had a placeholder or a place marker. So that seems to be the room. The bed, they give you 4 pillows. Looks comfortable enough, looks clean enough. It seemed comfortable enough when I sat on it for a few minutes. I hope it's clean. Seems clean. You get a couple more outlets on each nightstand. You get your kind of standard hotel phone over here. Looks fairly modern. I hope they've cleaned that. Everything in the room seems to go together, except for probably this alarm clock. Seems a little bit odd. Is it the correct time? Yeah, it's about the correct time. Lamp here, a little bit off kilter. I guess that's permanent. Oh no, it moves. A little bit off kilter. your thermostat again, and let's check out the bathroom. Handle's a little bit beat up, but not too bad. Got a lock on the door, that's good. Got a hairdryer on the back of the door. As bathrooms go, there's a bit of a ceiling issue here. Very small bathroom. You walk in, you're basically right on top of the toilet. You have your sink. They give you a nice teeny tiny bar stove. And then your standard, well, not even really standard, kind of cheap versions of your hotel shampoo and whatnot, tissues, some hand towels, a couple of full-size towels. I'll give you one extra roll of toilet paper. Some piping down there, nice, really tiny trash can. Oh, I guess this is also a piece of art. This one seems much more random. But I guess they felt they needed something in what is otherwise a bit of a kind of medical feeling bathroom. Just the whole thing feels very small, very tight. The ceiling seems low. The shower bar here seems very low. It's bowed out to, I guess, prevent the shower curtain from getting on in your way. Shower seems mostly clean. Again, I haven't tried it. It looks decent. Looks clear, I guess, when where the hot and cold water is. I guess you do get another little soap here. I don't know why hotels started getting so chintzy on their soap. I mean, I know why. I don't like it. Very low shower head here. That's not going to be high enough. I mean, this is about my height, so that's going to be a little interesting. And that's pretty much the bathroom. Got a little bit of dirt and grime here. Interesting flooring. So that's the bathroom. Small, unremarkable, pretty much like the rest of the hotel. They seem to put a lot of effort into the sleek, branded furniture, and probably not so much effort into making a nice room full of amenities or doing much cleaning in it. So it's passable, probably between the crowded lobby, the slow elevators, and how sort of dirty and unremarkable the room is. I would not really recommend this, especially given how far away it is from the universities here. Then again, Cambridge is pretty expensive across the board, so you're not going to get your money's worth on many hotels here, but there are a few nicer ones like the Charles over in Cambridge by the university. So I guess with that, I will give you one kind of last view of the room here, and then I guess I will sign out.